Shooting in the past, a massive machinery made up of gears and motors and miles of...
Not anymore. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Cady Conservatory. Education in high def. Cady Conservatory, with the faculty of award-winning working professionals, sharing their knowledge and insight with the artists of tomorrow. Cady Conservatory, digitally designed for the 21st century. The Cady Conservatory College of Film and Dramatic Arts, Dallas, Texas. Shooting for the future.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
We're polishing what you've got, bringing everything up to a level so that you can be competitive. You know, it's show business. Business is the key word here. They will leave here in 15 months with not only a 2-year college degree, but the equivalent of so much intense training, they couldn't possibly put that together in that amount of time. So this is a program geared toward what you need to know to be competitive in the marketplace.
You're trying to help the actor develop a process where they don't have to think about what they're doing. They're able to react naturally, they're able to be in whatever the reality is that they're playing and do their job. And yet there is a tremendous technical demand. Hit your mark. Be aware of where the mic is. Where's your key light? You need to know these things, and yet if you're standing there thinking about them, that's what the audience will see. So trying to get them to develop the work habits that free them. Don't have to think about it, you do it.
The analog vinyl record is 12 inches in diameter, spins at a rate of 33 1/3 rotations per minute, and is made of a chemical compound called polyvinyl chloride. When a stylus moves through a record's grooves, an electric signal is created. That's when it comes to life, and everything makes sense to me. That's the problem. I've got no signal. My record stopped spinning.
Kyle?
Hey.
No school today?
It's Saturday, so.
Right. Right.
Hey,
Hey.
is Kyle out there?
Yeah. Oh, it's Saturday, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Hey, did you hear that Las Flamingo's breaking up?
I don't want to talk about it. Oh, and that guy came by again last night, you know, trying to sell us used cassette tapes.
Really? That's like the 3rd time. What'd you do last night?
I was here late. I don't have much of a social life. You know that.
Well, you should get out more.
Do we have to listen to this?
What's wrong with it?
Nothing, it's just on all the time.
It's a little unsophisticated for you, isn't it?
It's coming from someone who worships Lady Crazy.
old song. I like one song.
It's one too many. It's like singing just like one genocide.
What?
Okay, it's an extreme example. I'll give you that. Maybe I should have stopped at murder or vandalism or something. Look,
Thanks.
I'm just saying we could use a little change around here.
I know a man about 4 feet tall. Came in the spring, he left in the fall. His sister was pretty, yeah, quite a catch.
Good work.
Got hit by a train, didn't get a scratch.
Unsophisticated?
Hi.
Hey, hello. What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
I'm looking for the new Visibility vinyl. I'm obsessed, actually. I was there for their first concert.
At Gypsy Tea Room.
You were there. I'm Jessica, by the way.
Brad. All right, your total is $16.23. I gave you the 30% discount.
Oh, thanks. That's really sweet. Well, maybe I'll see you at the next concert.
30% off of everything for everybody.
All right.
If you're gonna be here all the time, make yourself useful. Okay.
Wow. Man, did you see that girl? She was great. She was great, wasn't she? I mean, you saw her, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow. Tell me, do you think I was... I don't know. Do you think she liked me? I think there might have been something there.
A misconnection.
Right, misconnection. Wait, what's a misconnection? Wait, I've heard of that. That's a website, right? No, I'll go. I'll look it up.
Was it weird when I called you insane? Yeah, you would always complain.
Hey.
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 Hey. Are you wearing lipstick?
No. It's just like chapstick. My lips were really chapped this morning.
Right.
Dude, what is your problem? We don't buy cassette tapes. The sign is right there. We don't buy cassettes.
Whoa.
It's right there. Okay? Misconnection?
Yeah, it's a thing where you can try to connect with somebody if you miss the chance.
Like if a girl comes into the record store and she's looking for a certain record, but not just any record, the Brad Staff Picks record. That.
Exactly. Sorry about the set rule, man. Bummer.
Well, I wish I would have known that before I, wound all the tape back in them with a pencil. By hand. It's called tape. Because it mends people together. You buy DVDs, that stands for doesn't value delight.
I took your advice. I posted a missed connection on that website. Who knows, right?
Sounds good.
I thought so. You're excited, right?
Yeah, I love.
Great. Thanks. You're the man, Kyle.
This is good.
What do you want me to do with these shirts?
Which one?
These. They're on the back table.
Oh, okay. Come at the front. Great talk.
What was that?
She responded. I have a date.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to that cafe you always talk about.
Cool.
You are the man. This has got to be like number 3 on my list of most amazing days ever. Maybe number 2, probably number 3. Never mind. You knew the entire time, didn't you? You knew, you devil. You knew.
Rose. You should bring a rose.
Hey.
Kara? What are you doing here?
Hi, Brad.
Were you in the neighborhood?
No.
Okay.
It was me that responded to your post.
No. No. No, Kara, you didn't. Not cool. I got all dressed up, danced around like an idiot. Do you know what I went through today? Worrying about tonight, stressing about every little thing, what to wear, what to say. Not cool, Kara. Not cool.
Please don't leave. Thought maybe you could dance for me.
What's awesome about a record is that it has two sides. The A side, everybody listens to the A side. What's funny is nobody listens to the B side. But that's where all the good stuff is. So I guess what I'm saying is people forget there's a B side. Flip it over. You may just discover what you were really looking for.
So, today's the day.
Yeah.
When is she coming?
Sometime this morning.
Hey, you're gonna do fine.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hi.
Hey. Hey.
My stuff. Oh, I'm looking for this. Really?
I had to. I mean, after the way he talked to him.
He used to make fun of me for liking this.
I missed our connection.
Scene 7C, series.
Well, I guess the customer isn't king at your record store. Because I don't feel like a king right now. I feel like a POW from an occupied country's been forced into the sex trade. There's been some times in my life where I've been hurt. But this is #1 at the Billboard charts. I wish Casey Kasem was here right now to give a little anecdote about my pain. Well, I guess I'm not surprised when I read Forbes this morning that in the Fortune 500 you weren't anywhere on it. You know, some of the best businesses in the world are built on family values. Like the Avengers. Captain America and Iron Man, they didn't get along at first. But then they had to come together to defeat Loki. This is my personal Loki. You what? Okay, sorry.
So, you write a script and you're really self-conscious about it because you don't know if it's good or not. You then have the script placed in front of 10 people. And these are people you know, and even still, they read it back to you and you're like, it's such an emotional roller coaster. From first draft to the final draft that we shot, I would say they're almost two completely different movies. It's a story about relationships, it's a love story, and so that never changed, but you know, everything surrounding it.
When I first read the script, it took place in a video store. But you know, over time, things change, and you want to do what's best for the story. We played around with the idea of it maybe turning into a comic store. It eventually turned into a record store.
The location was wonderful, and Brennan and I scouted it before fourth semester started.
Good Records was amazing. Chris Penn basically opened his doors to us, and without him and without Good Records, we wouldn't have a movie.
So we began rewriting the script for the record store. You know, the interesting thing about the whole character and having people read your script and having the actors read your script is that the characters literally sort of start to be.
It was actually kind of funny how it ended up working out. The first person that auditioned for the Brad part was actually the person that got the job.
Christian fit Brad perfectly. He's the exact Brad that I feel I wrote.
And the very last person that auditioned for Kyle ended up being the person we went with.
Alan was brilliant. He walked in the casting room and I sort of fell in love with him.
So we had our Brad, we had our Kyle, but something essential that was missing was obviously Kara. I was just hoping that we could find the person right for the role. Through the second audition process, we finally found who we were looking for in Savannah.
She's a musician slash actress, and she's unbelievable.
She was absolutely brilliant, and she made my job a whole lot easier. So we had our table read a couple weeks before principal photography started.
Stephanie's at the table for the first read, and there's Alan, and Savannah and Christian are right across from each other, and they're reading the lines. I'm watching them as they read and sort of trying to gauge how everything looks.
You know, I was really excited, but at the same time a little bit nervous because these people had never met each other. I didn't know how they would interact with one another, and the whole Brad and Kara interaction in the story is essential. They need to act like they've known each other for years. Once the table read started and they started talking a little bit more, opening up because they were getting to know everyone a little bit better, I knew then, that was the moment I knew that we had a movie and that it was going to work.
Every department had very specific roles, and they knew exactly what they were going to do, and everyone owned it. And while we had departments, no one was above turning around and saying, "What can I help you with?" Colton handled the sound, Jesse handled the bulk of it as the UPM, and Andres handled the art department.
When we were in pre-production, every single chance I had with the task cam, I was always learning how the lavas would mic up to it. By the end, I was ready to go for the fourth semester project.
First thing we do is we take the script, pull it apart, look at the different elements that are a part of it. The strip board was completed as soon as the director's sequence of shots is completed. After that's done, the AD decides what is the best schedule for us. A lot of it is preparation. A lot of it is making sure that you have everything you need the day of the shoot.
The writer-producer had a friend that is an actual artist, and we were able to use his artwork. I, in Photoshop, changed it, and we were able to create our fake album covers. We tried to cover up everything so that we wouldn't be showing something that we weren't allowed to or licensed to show.
My job essentially was to make sure that the film set was locked down during the duration of filming, make sure that the crew knew where to put their respective gear, and overall just solve any problems that might have come up during the shooting.
It was fun, you know, trying to set up all those lights, working on the jolly and the dolly and all those equipment that we have. And before we even start shooting, we have already started playing around with it several times in class so that we'll know what to do and how to use it once we get to the main shooting there.
I wasn't really nervous whenever we began principal photography. I came in confident, knowing that I was going to do a good job, knowing that my crew was going to do a good job, and knowing that my cast was going to do a good job. In any performance, I'm seeing if they're telling the story without having to use any words. It's my belief that if you're able to get your characters to portray something without saying anything at all, then that's the strongest performance that you can possibly have.
Brennan really spearheaded the shot list and had a very specific vision, and I was just totally on board. The hard part then is telling the story from the camera's point of view. Focus on remembering the story and the emotion, and then all of the technical aspects of running the camera on the jolly, which is what we dubbed our jib arm dolly monstrosity. It's our Frankenstein.
Yeah, for most of you out there that might be wondering that what the hell is jolly? Actually, those are two different equipment that we put them together. We have dolly, and then we put the jeep. Then you got to mount the tripod on it. Then before we mount the camera on the jeep head, make sure that it's balanced and stable, and then put it on the jeep arm. Then that's how we come up with the name Jolly. I was working, taking care of the lights with second semester students. I really love working with those guys.
I'm super thankful that they were able to help, and thank you, Bob Castaldo, for letting everybody out, and all the other teachers. It's just really nice. It was really nice that everyone worked together. I've known Heather Grayless for a while, and she works at Paul Mitchell. And I gave her a call, and I said, "Listen, we really need some makeup artists because we don't have any." And she said, "I'm sure we can do something." And so, principal photography first day, we got 4 makeup artists, and then a supervisor in Heather Grayless.
I think what it takes to make a film is faith. You have to believe that the people that you are working with have the same dream and the same vision and want to carry it forward, no matter what department they work in, no matter what position they're in.
I was in charge of the behind the scenes, but in the 3rd day of production, I led a 2nd unit team, and we were in charge of shooting some of the inserts that you see in the movie.
We did everything we could, and with the help of our instructors and the guidance, I mean, we just, we did it. It took a lot of work, but we all did it.
Yeah, for most of you who are out there watching this movie or this interview, I just wanted to tell you guys that if Jackie Moore can do it, you all can do it. I will move on being independent filmmaker. My goal is to work between Nollywood, Hollywood, and Bollywood.
I'm gonna find work wherever I can, be a production assistant on a set. My main goal is to be an editor someday.
Leaving and pursuing this industry, I would want to get into editing and cinematography.
Well, the career that I want to have in the film industry is the same one that I had when I was in first semester here at the college. I'm a professional screenwriter. The greatest thing that you can gain from education at Cady is that if you come with your hard work and with your passion, they will match that with working hard with you.
So after graduating Cady, I hope to pursue a career in cinematography or editing.
I want to focus more on editing. My dream is one day to see something that I put together actually end up on the big screen.
My time here at Cady is something that I will always cherish. I've learned so many life lessons that I can take with me, and as long as I'm a filmmaker and as long as I'm working in the industry, I honestly think I'll be happy. The perfect scenario would definitely be a director and/or editor, because that's really where my passion lies.
I didn't think that I was going to be interested in making films as much as I really just enjoyed film. And as I got older, I sort of feel like the intricacies and all of what it takes to make and bring a film together became more important to me. So my plans are to get a job and get into the TV business and be really successful and have lots of fun and be able to support my family.